How's it going, everybody? This is Stubby episode 3. Jody Collier is going to be answering this week's question, and we just want to take a moment and thank CK Worldwide for sponsoring this Stubby episode. And again, if you're heading to Fabtech, make sure to stop by the CK Worldwide booth. You will not regret it. It's always a great time. All the guys and girls in there are awesome. It's a really great booth. They're going to have some welding challenges to do. I believe this year there's 2 separate plates. One of them is going to be in the booth. Another plate is going to be in a separate booth, and you have to go find it. And then you're going to be butt welding them together and possibly welding the CK logo like they did last year. It's always a good time, and it's fun to show off to your friends, and it's a little nerve-wracking too, but you know, it makes things a little bit more interesting. Again, want to thank CK Worldwide for sponsoring this Stubby episode. Here's Jody.
So this question came in through the email at weldingtipsandtrickspodcast@gmail.com. Do you guys have any advice on deciphering through job posting for aero defense work? What buzzwords should I be looking for in these job postings? It seems to me that the job descriptions aren't written by welders, and I'm struggling to find the types of jobs that I want to apply for. I hope this question makes sense. Thanks. Best to all of you. Well, you're right. The job descriptions probably are not written by welders, and a lot of times not written by anybody that knows anything about welding. So they're going to go research. They're going to be using proper terminology, no slang language. So I'd be searching for things like gas tungsten arc welding instead of TIG and things like that. D17.1, that's the code for certification for the aerospace industry. And things like that. And then once you find those jobs, here's a piece of advice. Use the keywords that they used in their posting, echo them back to them. Like if they ask somebody to be proficient at reading blueprints, you say proficient at reading blueprints. A lot of times these job descriptions are posted by outside contractors, and they have a filter that will they get so many applications, they will filter out all the ones that don't use those keywords. So if they say must be able to read blueprints, you definitely want to say can read blueprints. If they say certified to D17.1, you say I'm certified to D17.1 or can certify to D17.1. Echo it back, copy and paste. Not everything, change the wording up a little bit, but definitely have all those keywords in the resume that you submit. I hope this helps. Good luck.
Well, hopefully that answers your question for what to look for on a job advertisement on like Indeed or Monster or anywhere else you might be looking for a job. We really hope that these short episodes are enjoyable, and let us know what you think over on Instagram at Welding Tips and Tricks Podcast. Send us a DM or shoot us an email at weldingtipsandtrickspodcast@gmail.com. And if you have a question, please send one in. If you could, please put Stubby in the subject line when you email it. That really helps us right off the bat know what we're going to be reading. So, once again, we want to thank CK Worldwide for sponsoring this episode, and make sure to stop by the CK booth while at Fabtech. And if you're not going to be making it to Fabtech, definitely head over to ckworldwide.com and check out all the great products they have. They also have a lot of really great information on their webpage, including tech sheets and just different information with breakdowns of all the torches they make. It's a wealth of knowledge over there on their webpage. It's really valuable information just there. So make sure to head over to ckworldwide.com, or if you're at Fabtech, hit up CK Worldwide at the booth and have a shot at the CK Worldwide Welding Challenge. I know I'm going to have fun with it. And again, be sure to send your questions to weldingtipsandtrickspodcast@gmail.com or shoot us a DM on Instagram at Welding Tips and Tricks Podcast. Thanks for listening.